Since day 34 is mainly just a flying day, we're going to combine 33 and 34 in this last of the videos. We leave for Los Angeles early in the morning and we'll be stopping at Legoland on the way. Legoland is in Carlsbad, California, and now we've arrived there and noticed the Lego-made things along the side of the road. We pull into the parking lot and we're a little bit confused. They've added a new hotel since the maps were drawn, and we thought that there was going to be an aquarium where this hotel is. The Castle Hotel is new for this year, and it looks rather interesting, almost like it was made out of Legos. We had to get in line at Legoland and to look around a little bit. As you can see, they're still constructing part of the gate. Legoland is a rather large area and we're not really here to visit it. We came here to visit the aquarium at Legoland, the Sea Life Aquarium, and it's located right here, and we don't have to go in and see the rest of Legoland to see it. Your ticket to Legoland gets you in the aquarium, but also you can buy a separate ticket just for it. This is a two-story structure, and we'll be looking at it all before we head on to Los Angeles. This is a map of how you go through it. Let's get started on our tour and look around some. I'm not really sure what this fish is, but it looks awful weird, so I wanted to include it. Along with the fish in the tanks, they also have what look like Lego creations to let you know this is Legoland. Now that we've finished the aquarium, it's time to head on to Los Angeles, where we'll be spending the night before flying out tomorrow. We'll be mainly taking Highway 1 up the coast. And now we arrive at the Cambria LAX Hotel, which is just a few blocks from the airport, and we settle in for the night, and this ends day 33. Then tomorrow we get up really early in the morning and return our rental car after having driven it 3,116 miles. After dropping off the rental car, we take the shuttle bus to the airport. We get our tickets and head to our gate to wait for our airplane to be ready to go to Salt Lake City, our first stop on our trip. We'll be flying in a Boeing 737-900, and now it's time to get on the airplane and to push back and taxi out so that we can take off. And then we're cleared for takeoff and away we go. We fly out over the Pacific Ocean and then turn around and head back toward the central part of the United States to Salt Lake City. We'll be crossing several mountain ranges, including the Rocky Mountains, and now we're approaching Salt Lake City. These are the Utah Mountains around Salt Lake City. Now Salt Lake City and the Great Salt Lake come into view. We fly out over the Salt Lake marshes to the north of the lake and make our turn to go to the runway. And then it's time to land in Salt Lake City. And welcome to Salt Lake City. Once we land, we use the moving sidewalks to get to our next gate. We'll be flying to Memphis from Salt Lake City. This will be a shorter trip than flying from Memphis to Atlanta to LA. And we'll be flying on a Boeing 737-800. And then it's time to get on board and to get settled in and to taxi out to the runway. Then we line up on the runway and off we go. Soon we're lifting off and can see the beautiful mountains of the Utah mountain range around Salt Lake City. There's the Utah mountains surrounding Salt Lake City, and down to the bottom we see the Salt Lake marshes. Soon we're crossing the snow-laden mountains as we head on into the interior of the country. As we cross the mountains, we head out into the Great Plains. Flying over Kansas, we can see the various agricultural areas in the fields below us. As we cross into Arkansas, we can see that the clouds are starting to close in, forming a layer below us. And then it's time to go through that layer and come out the bottom near Memphis. As we break through the layer of clouds, there's the Mississippi River, and Memphis is not far off. Soon we're passing over the edges of Memphis. And over there is downtown Memphis and the pyramid and the interstate bridge that crosses the river. Now we head into land in Memphis International Airport. As we touch down, we have now finished the last leg of our flying. We'll pick up our luggage and go to parking, where we'll go to long-term parking, get our car, and then drive to the hotel we'll be spending the night in, the Comfort Inn, same one we took coming here, and that ends our trip.